Now I've been joined on the sofa by Crumbs for Comfort. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Hey.
Wonderful performance earlier. First things first, congratulations on the release of your mini album. Were you happy with how it went?
Very much so, yeah. We had some fun times all over the county, and some of the crowds were just fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the crowds and travelling the county. You released your album on your mini tour, didn't you? I think.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Well, it was exclusive CD releases in the live experience, so we were trying to encourage people to come out and see some of the venues, and mostly free to see us as well, and obviously buy the CD on the back of the performance.
So what was the favourite venue that you performed at?
I'd probably have to say the Stanford Arms in Lowestoft, simply because of the atmosphere, the space and the sound. We had somebody look after the sound, which is always nice. Sometimes
Sure.
it's me.
Talk about the album. Can you guys pick a favourite song from it, or do you just love it all?
Oh, that's a tough question. I think my favourite's always been Witches, just because it's so different. Like, you don't really hear songs like that anymore. And yeah, for me, because I'm not on the album, but when I went to see them record it, Witches was the one that got me really excited. So every time that sort of played, that kind of brings that back, I guess.
There's a track, it's an obscure cover by TV it was originally by TV on the radio, called Wolf Like Me. We had Starbuck Friend guest on the album, and she lead sang on that one, and just the way the whole band comes together, like at some point we all solo, but it doesn't sound cluttered, and it's all linked, you know, with harmonies and octaves and things like that. So as a complete piece, I think especially the harmonies, the way they ring together and the momentum, and it kicks on. Wolf Like Me, even though it's a cover, but
Sure.
yeah.
I mean, we've got the album sitting on our desk here. The artwork is very interesting. Can you sort of discuss what inspired it?
It was a combination of the members that are on there, Alex, Vinny, and Starbuck, are all sort of sitting together with us guys, and there's a couple of guys who aren't here today, Tomo and Liam, thinking about what the album meant to us, and titled Calling Out to Grow, we wanted it to represent something that had longevity and sustainability, and we were doing some photography down at the cathedral in Norwich, and Theo, you pointed out the Green Man, didn't you? He's in one of the alcoves there. I think it's got a national symbol, but it certainly features. And that is a symbol of sustainability. So we've got the Green Man in there, and we've mixed it with a local artist's picture of a witch and a chap catching lightning out of a tree, and some mountains in the background. So it was a bit of a mix of the mythology and the history of the area.
That's really interesting. That's the serious stuff out of the way.
Yep.
I've got some would you rathers now,
Okay.
which could spark some lively debate here on the sofa. So first of all, would you rather only be able to shout or only be able to whisper?
Ooh.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
I think I'd prefer to whisper,
I
I
would too.
think, because I think it'd be fun to creep people out with it.
I'd feel self-conscious if everything I said was like this, you know, how are you doing today, you know,
Yeah.
good night, love.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be quite, whereas if you're whispering, good night, love, how you doing?
It's quite nice, isn't it? Quite relaxed.
Soothing, yeah.
Good night,
There's enough
love.
noise in this world as it is.
And lastly, would you rather have accordions for legs or have a huge belly button 10 inches long that swayed to the beat of popular music?
Accordion legs. No, I'd probably go with the belly button because it would be more practical.
I'd go for accordion legs.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay, no, fair enough.
That'd be
Split
fun.
decision.
Wonderful. Yeah, there was some brilliant debate there. Thanks again for coming in,
You're
guys.
welcome.
No problem.
Wonderful performance, as said, and make sure that you pick up the album.